He failed to give the birthday gift he promised me. Should I keep dating him? I'm a 21-year-old woman who enjoys all things feminine. I am really into beauty stuff like perfume, skincare, cosmetics, etc. I also happen to collect perfumes. As a matter of fact, there's one perfume I've been wanting for quite some time now, but it's been way out of my budget. I'm a college student working a part-time job at the movie theater, which pays about $13 an hour, and I have other priorities to pay for. So, it's taken me a while to save up. I'd finally saved up the amount I needed and was planning on buying myself the perfume as a birthday gift. My birthday was 2 days ago. I told my boyfriend, and he told me to go spend my money on something else, and he'd buy me the perfume instead. I told him he didn't have to, considering it's expensive, but he insisted. A few days before my birthday, I asked him if he was sure about buying it, and I told him again that I had no problem buying it myself. He told me not to worry about it and said he'd already bought it and had it gift wrapped. I thanked him and figured that since he'd already bought it, I could spend my money on something else. I took my best friend and my younger sister out to a nice restaurant. We went to the movies after. I spent more than half the money I'd saved. But obviously, I didn't think anything of it. So, on my birthday, my boyfriend gave me a gift, and it was a body spray and bath bomb. I asked him what happened to the perfume he promised me, and he told me it was a lot more expensive than he'd expected and way out of his budget. I got mad at him and asked him why he lied to me. He told me to spend my money on something else when he could have easily told me he couldn't afford it, and I'd have bought it myself. He called me a spoiled brat and said I was expecting too much from him. I called him a liar and left after that. I got a few texts from him and his friends calling me names and saying I was using him for money. I also got a text from his mom with whom I had a great relationship, calling me childish for throwing temper tantrums when I don't get my way. I honestly don't see how I'm in the wrong here, but I'm not the kind of person who won't apologize if I'm at fault. I suppose the reason for my outburst is that it took me almost a year to save up. This money that I had saved up was meant to be spent on something that I really wanted. Fast forward, I'll probably break up with my boyfriend when I go to his house in an hour to speak with him and his mom. So, I did go to his parents' place to clear things up. I sat down with him and told him I didn't think I could continue the relationship. He started crying and saying he'd save up his money and never lie to me again. I told him that the perfume wasn't the problem, and I wouldn't have cared at all if he'd been honest with me. It's the fact that he lied, then got his friends to call me names and harass me. He said he never did that and showed me their text messages. I did read through them, and all he said was that I didn't like his gift, which isn't the case. I asked him if he deleted messages, but he denied it. I showed him the messages I got from his friends, and he got mad and called them. He basically cursed them out and told them not to talk to me again. He even offered to cut contact with them, but I didn't really know how to respond to that. I did apologize for my words, though, because I did feel like I was being too harsh. I did confront him about his mom, and he apologized for that. He admitted to lying to her so she'd take his side. He said he knew that she would take my side if she heard the truth. He already felt embarrassed enough about lying and making me upset, so he didn't want to hear it from his mom too. I did get upset at that because he was jeopardizing my relationship with his family just to save face. I wouldn't even have told his mom, so he got her involved for no reason. He apologized and called his mom to his room so she and I could talk. I showed her the messages between him and me and explained what really happened. She apologized over and over again and even offered to give me the amount that I needed. She scolded my boyfriend, and he also apologized numerous times. I genuinely believe he's sorry, but I honestly don't know how to feel. We've been dating for 2 years, and he's always been an amazing boyfriend to me. I love him more than anything, and I do see a future with him. I just want some time to think about everything. He did ask me to stay the night, and I agreed. He's sleeping on my chest right now, but I'm going to try to go back to my dorm soon. I know a lot of you guys told me I should end things. I was really considering it, but now I'm not sure. I just need time to think this over. After further reflection, I sent him a breakup text a few hours ago, and he's been spamming me since. I haven't been answering. I'm glad I realized that he was manipulating me with his crocodile tears. I'm going to focus on myself and my education right now and hopefully find a man worthy of my time in the future. I realize that if he's willing to get his family to dislike me over a stupid argument, he'll probably do much worse in the future. I'm proud to say I'm single now. And even though it hurts, I'll hopefully thank myself in the future.